Welcome to the part 9 of the Gregg Shorthand course. In this video, we are going to have a look at opposite curves. Alright, so first of all, let's read this statement, what this statement says. It says, between opposite curves, the circle is turned back on the first curve. Alright, so to understand this statement, we're going to take some examples, but before that, we will make the vowels so that it is easy for you to understand what's going on. So let's make vowels. Alright, this is as in mat, this is as in calm, this is as in came, this is as in kit, this is as in get, and this is as in need. Alright, so let's read the statement again. It says between opposite curves. So what are opposite curves? Opposite curves. So suppose if we take two characters here like K and G. So K is made like this and G is made like this. So now if we join these two characters, then we will get a final character like this. So if we see here, if we notice here, we first made the K character in this motion, and then again the G character is made in the same motion like the K character, right? So we won't call this as opposite curves, because if we notice here that the motion of both the characters are just same, it's going like this. All right, but if we take like another character, like first we take K character and then we take now suppose R character. Alright, so now K is made like this and R is made like this. Right, so now if we join these two characters, then we will get a final character like this. So now we can call this as opposite curves, because if you notice here, first K is made like this. Alright, then R is made like this. Alright, so you see that first curve is this and the another curve is in the opposite motion. Alright, it's just opposite. Alright, so we can call this as opposite curves, because if we see K goes like this, K and K goes like this, so the motion is the same. But here if we see K and R, first motion is like this, then the another motion is like this, so we can call this as opposite curves. Okay, so now let's read the statement again. It says between opposite curves, the circle is turned back on the first curve. So it's simply saying that between opposite curves, so if we have two opposite curves like this is first one and this is second one, so between these two, which means that here in the center, if there's a circle, if we have to make the circle between these two curves, these two opposite curves, then the circle is turned back, which means the circle is turned back on the first curve. So to understand this statement properly, we'll take a word. Suppose if we have a word here called rag. Suppose we have a word called rag. So now if we see, first we have the R character like this, right? Then after that we are having vowel A, which is very similar to this vowel as in mat. Alright, after that we're having this G sound. So G is made like this, which is of course opposite of this R. Alright, so now if we join these two, if we join these three, so we get a final character like this. Right, so this is wrong. Okay, because we don't have to make like this, because it says between opposite curves the circle is turned back. So it simply means that instead of going like this, we have to go like this. Alright, because you see here we first go like this and then we just change the direction like this. So this one is right, and these two are wrong. Right, so let's do this again so that you can understand it better. First we have a curve, R curve like this. Alright, and then we have this gay curve. So before making the gay curve we have to use the vowel a. So we will, if the curve is going like this, then after that it's saying that the statement is saying that the circle is turned back. So it means that we don't have to follow this motion, we have to go to opposite motion like this. Right, so instead of making like this, we have to make like this. Okay, so overall rag will be made like this. If you have to write in speed, it will be made like this. Okay, or like this. Alright, so let's take another example. Suppose we have a word called gear. Alright, so first we have gay character. Gay is made like this. Then we have a sound. So a sound is a vowel. A vowel which is very similar to this came, as in came. So we will be using this a vowel like this. After that, what we are having? We are having R character, which is made like this. Okay, because if we pronounce, it goes like gear. Right, so now we have to join these three. So again we have to remember this, that we have to use the circle, we have to turn back the circle. Okay, so if we just join these three, it goes like yes. Right, because this is right, because if you notice here again, first we go like this, then we didn't continue the motion like this, because if we would have done like this, then it would have been wrong. So we have to turn the direction. So let's make it again. If it goes like, first gay is made like this, then we have to change the direction like this. Okay, so this is our final word, gear. And of course we have to use the vowel, so we will put this sign like this. Right, let's take the final one. Suppose we have a character called a word called kill. Alright, so first we are having K character like this, then L character like this, and of course we are having vowel E sound is coming. So this is very similar to this one, as in kit, which is a very small circle. So we're gonna join these three. So overall this will be made like this. So you saw here again, first we went like this, then we, instead of continuing the direction like this, we went like this because we changed the direction. Kill. Okay, so this is kill.